Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be going over all of the new content that was added. Well, to be specific, most of the content that was added by Rico Miller and his dev team in this update. And I can't lie, they cooked with this update. You will get to see me test out the new weapons, go to the new Stillwater prison, show what classes they added, and even fight the new mini-boss, which is Goliath. And I will even revive him at the end of the video to make him fight Nikola Tesla. But anyways, guys, before this video continues on, can you guys do me a favor? Like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel as it helps me a ton, and it's so quick and it's literally free. Also set that notification bell to all notifications to never miss a new video when I post. But anyways, let's get straight into the video, shall we? Alright guys, the first thing I will show is that they added the rejoin button back, but in a different way. Also, there's sadly no new trains. But on the bright side, if we go to the tailor, which is where you get the classes, and if we scroll down, you can see they added new classes. First class is the Demolitionist, in which this class spawns with 4 landmines, and a gunpowder barrel, and immune to explosive damage. Now, this next class is called Hunter, and it spawns with a crossbow and bear traps, but all wild wolves will become werewolves. Now, this next class is called President, in which what it does is that it spawns a powerful soldier on your death, but enemies can see you 2 times as far. Anyways, now we're moving on the last thing in the lobby, then we'll get onto the actual gameplay. If we go into lobby making or whatever it's called, the UI got reworked so it looks much cleaner now and has a private setting so people who try to join your code if you're live streaming can't join. But anyways, let's go in and get on into the actual gameplay now. Alright, and we have loaded in. So let's go ahead and get our Game Pass items. Sell the gold bar and claim the $50. Let's check out what's new in the general store. Oh, what's that? It's a landmine, and it says to weld to activate. So I'm guessing you can either load it onto the train or the horse cart, or just lets you weld it onto the ground. Alright, anyways, on the other side of the general store, we have the blunderbuss, which is the new gun. And I think it takes shotgun ammo, but whatever, we'll test it out later. And then over here, we have the ballista bolts. I think this probably leads to like a ammo for something that works like the turret or a cannon, but whatever, let's just test it out later on. But anyways, let's just get our 2 coal. Oops, I accidentally dropped it. Let's get the other one real quick. And dude, I almost forgot to pay and get the coal as well. But yeah, let's get it. Let's also get these newspapers so that then we don't die at night. Let's also buy some revolver ammo and some shotgun ammo so then we don't run out of ammo out of town. Oops, I almost forgot to get the revolver ammo. Let's set up the newspapers. I'm gonna also place this newspaper back here so it's harder for mobs to get up. Let's drop the coal and we're off. And we see a doctor's office or house or whatever you want to call it. And holy, there is so much bandages and thankfully no zombies, since I don't want to waste my ammo, unless if this was a gunsmith. Let's also get this other stuff and get out of here. Let's go ahead and weld this newspaper by the other one, and weld this vase right here. And let's get back to driving. Oh, while we are heading to the town, we encountered some outlaws, and I see about 4 of them coming towards me, but I'm not gonna get the last one. Let's go ahead and shoot them. They shot me once, but it didn't do that much damage. Alright, we killed them all, except for the one back there, which I'm not gonna get. So let's collect these 4 outlaw bodies. And let's weld these horses high onto the train so then stuff like zombies or vampires don't kill them. And we're also gonna separate them so then when lightning strikes, it doesn't hit all 4 of them and only hit one so then we can save them. Oh, I see it's becoming night, so let's go ahead and drive off. Oh, Guys, we're out of fuel. Luckily, it is zombie night, so we can use this moment to kill the zombies and collect for fuel. So I'm going to be right back once morning comes. Alright, the night just ended, so let's hop out the train and collect the dead bodies. Well, looks like I got two, only because one decided to bug out, and I don't see none on the roof too. So let's go ahead and burn them. Also guys, those were not the outlaw bodies. I did weld them off camera, but let's see what this fuel takes me to. Alright, luckily I had just barely enough fuel to make it to the zombie town. So let's hop out of my train and let's kill some zombies. Alright guys, we're already almost done with the town, and I see some glass bottles in there, and they are filled with liquid, but it doesn't matter since I don't have unicorn blood, but I will be taking them because I just learned that you can sell these for 30 bucks. Wait, I hear some other music. Oh shoot, where did this guy come from? Dude got me down to half health. That was way too early to be fighting a werewolf. But hey, at least we got 20 extra dollars. Oh, and this new weapon. I think this is what you use ballista bolts for. Oh, and there's another one in theirs. Also a glass bottle we could sell. I'm going to keep them to test out if you can sell them or not. Alright, I just found the banker zombie in the church. I don't know why he's in there, but let's kill him and get the code. Let's also enter the combination into the bank vault. And dude, this bank is stacked. There's so much gold bars and silver bars and bonds. These are the type of banks I like. But sadly, I think I don't have enough storage. But I'll be back to collect the rest of the loot. Oh, yeah. Also, on the way back, I didn't even realize, but there was a gunpowder barrel inside the bank. But yeah, I have to be careful with this thing. Because what if it explodes? I think it's gonna cause an explosion that's like way bigger than the dynamite. Alright, we came back with some zombie bodies as well, so that we don't have to pick it up after. And my storage is full again. But yeah, I have to go from house to house, so then I don't get struck by lightning and die. Alright, we are back, and I already welded all the valuable stuff and got a third one of this. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, put the coal in the zombie bodies and let's go. And I will also see y'all at the 10,000 meters mark. Alright, we just arrived to the outpost, so let's go straight to go sell our valuable stuff. Dude, I'm not even done with selling all the stuff I have, and I'm already at $480. I am back with the rest of the stuff, so let's test out if we can sell them. Never mind, we can't sell them. That was just a waste of time, but I will keep one to test it out later on. But let's go ahead and walk into the sheriff's house to sell outlaw bodies. Now, let's go ahead and collect all for bags of money. Now, we have $620. Before we go spend our money, let's go ahead and unweld these newspapers since they were slowing me down a bit. Let's place down whatever this is. I have no idea what the name is. Don't tell me I placed it backwards. Alright guys, I fixed it, but I don't have any ballista bolts. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot to sell the silver painting with some other junk as well. So I'll be right back after I sell these items. Alright, we are back, and we have $642. Oh, it's werewolf night, but we don't need to worry that much since we're in an outpost. So let's go ahead and buy shotgun or rifle. Hold on, this thing is stuck. Oh, are you kidding me? Fine, I'll just grab the other one. And once after that, I will buy the rifle. Alright, we bought both guns. Now, since I'm not gonna use the Mauser or the sawed-off shotgun, we're gonna replace them with the rifle and the regular shotgun. And let's also buy only shotgun ammo and rifle ammo since I'm not gonna be using the Mauser anymore. Alright, we bought it now. So let's go ahead and collect it. Wait a second, let's actually buy a little bit more rifle ammo. just to be safe and not run out of rifle ammo. Alright, let's collect it now. Let's go see what's at the general store. Alright, we're at the general store and they have the new gun, so let's buy it along with the miner helmet. Plus, also, we definitely need to see, just in case if it turns night and we're like at a town. Also, before we go to the doctors, let's go ahead and go to the house that is right by the outpost since it has coal in it. Plus, also, I think it's gonna turn day in like a couple seconds. Alright, we got most of the loot, and I see Fort Constitution over there. So while we're heading back to my train, we're gonna pick up the werewolf bodies and go to the doctor's office. Oh, it seems like I can't pick up the zombie corpse, and I think it's gonna rain too. Alright, we just finished selling the werewolf bodies, so let's go to the doctor's office to spend my money on snake oil. After spending my money on getting some snake oil, we are ready to head off to Fort Constitution. While I was on my way to go to Fort Constitution to fight Captain Prescott and his zombie army, I realized something. So I went back to the train to check the time, and it said PM. So it looks like I'm staying here until it's morning again. Actually, since it's vampire night, I'm feeling a bit confident, so I'm gonna head outside to maximize killing vampires and getting a lot more money. So let's set up the time lapse of me killing vampires all night. Alright, it's daytime now, so let's go ahead and go back to my train to weld all the vampire bodies. So I will see y'all guys after I weld down all the vampire bodies. Alright, after we finished welding down all vampire bodies, we are now ready to raid the Fort Constitution. Alright, we are now in the fort, and we're already being outnumbered by a ton. Plus, also, they are still coming. Luckily, I can shoot through wood, which gives me advantage. Wait, no, don't throw that. Dude, I thought I had my snake oil in both of my last slots. Dude, I'm so grateful for the piercing damage because it's really carrying me. Oh yeah, plus also I can shoot through windows, thankfully. Oh, I didn't even realize, but I killed Captain Prescott just now. So let's go ahead and grab Captain Prescott's body along with the key. And then we walk over here to use the key. And then we'll get the cannon along with the cannon ammo and some bonds. Alright, let's unlock it. And let's hurry up to collect the bonds and the cannon with the cannon ammo. Also, I didn't even realize, but I actually placed the key directly inside the lock, but it did fall out. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the armory real quick to get the rest of the loot before the backup arrives. Alright, I'm hearing the outlaw music again. Wait a second, I think they're stuck because of this wood wall, and I never thought of killing them through the wood wall, which might be smart. So let's go ahead and shoot them all through the wall since I think the cannon sucks, and let's a few go by. Okay, the music has stopped, so I think they're all dead. Yep, all I see is just a bunch of corpses and some horses. So let's leave since I don't think I want to be here anymore, and I don't think the person who's watching doesn't want to be here as well. Alright, we are back in the train, so let's go ahead and put the cannon right by whatever this is called. Alright, I'm finally done, but dude, I really need a horse cart so then I can actually use the cannon for a good use. Anyways, let's not stop until we either see the Tesla lab or a town. Alright, we are finally at a zombie town, but it's vampire night, so we're just gonna go in and shoot anything I see. Dude, I'm currently sniping the zombies but I have no idea why there's like a couple second delay for them to fall, which is kind of weird. I think there's some vampires on top of the train above me, so what I'm gonna do is to just using my tomahawk and charging it up to kill them. Okay, I think I killed them all, so I'm just gonna kill this vampire real quick and jump off the train. Never mind, I was wrong, there was more of them. Dude, how much vampires are there? Hold on, let me kill this one real quick. Ayo, what are you doing? Nah, what are you doing to that horse, vampire? Yeah, no, I definitely have to kill you. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and go on rampage to killing these vampires and zombies. Dude, I already killed most of the town, and it just turned daytime. But hey, at least I'll be making more money, thanks to the vampire bodies. Alright, this is the final section of the town that has zombies in it. Dude, that banker zombie died twice. Anyways, let's kill these last two zombies. And I think we're done with the whole entire town. Let's check the side to see if there's no zombies. Yep, I don't see any zombies. Anyways, let's go ahead and loot the banks and the church and we'll be done with this town. Alright, let's go ahead and enter the code for this bank, and which the code is 45432. Alright, let's go ahead and loot it very quickly. Seems like there's kind of a few things. This bank is alright, I guess. Okay, anyways, where did this zombie come from? I thought I really killed the whole entire town. But whatever, let's just get this bank and this church done with. Oh, here's the code. The code is 16632. Let's go ahead and enter the code. Let's go ahead and grab the bottle while we're at it cause it's $30. And let's grab the loot from the bank. I think I have enough sack storage to take everything. Yeah, because I'll have 3 more storage left. Anyways, let's go loot the church and then head out of this town. Okay, we're in the church, and I think I only see 1 holy water and 1 crucifix. Yep, I'm right. And I think I seen a camera with also some coal in a house. So let's go over there. Oh, this is the house. Alright, let's grab the stuff. And let's head back to the train. Alright, we're back at the train, and so first, let's weld these bodies onto the side of the train. Alright, we're done, so I will see you once we get to either the outpost or Tesla Lab. Okay guys, we made it back to the outpost. So let's go ahead and sell all of our stuff. Okay, sold some of my stuff, and I have $487. Okay, I sold the second third of my stuff. So let's go sell the last third. Alright, after selling all of my stuff, I have a total of $852. So now, let's buy rifle ammo and a bit of shotgun ammo. Alright, let's buy it. Let's collect all this ammo and go to the doctor's. Alright, we're at the doctor's, so let's go ahead and just buy snake wool since bandages are kind of useless to me. Alright, we bought it. So I think we're gonna get like over 10 snake oils. Guys, I think I got a bit too much snake oil. Just look at my inventory. Alright, let's head to the general store. Okay, we are at the general store, and there's actually chest plate armor. Finally, I haven't seen one of these in like a few runs. Also think I don't need to buy any more coal, since I have some coal in my train. Let's head off because I think outside of the outpost there's Tesla Lab. Alright, let's go. And yes, I was right. There was Tesla Lab outside of the outpost. Hopefully, it doesn't turn night while I'm fighting in here. Unless if it's lightning night. Oh, I see some outlaws over there. And from what I know, outlaws can shoot zombies. But anyways, let's collect all these valuable stuff, and then after, we'll leave that glass bottle for later, unless if I forget to pick it up. Alright, we fully assembled him. Now, let's go ahead and activate it. Okay, the power has been activated, but they really should add lights to the Tesla lab, and some should be broken. Let's also take this lightning rod outside to the entrance, just to make it easier to shoot the zombies. But anyways, I will see you after I finish the Tesla lab. Alright, I finished the Tesla lab, but it's nighttime, so this makes it more scarier. Anyways, the Tesla lab will be insanely helpful towards killing the prison boss, since the electrocutioner does crazy amount of damage. But anyways, let's head out since I don't want to stay here for too long. Oh yeah, I also forgot I need to grab these glass bottles, since they are worth like $30 each. Anyways, let's grab this one and let's head out. These outlaws did not kill any zombies, so we're gonna just go ahead and kill them. Plus also, they are very easy to kill with the rifle, so it's not like they're gonna kill me. Dude, let me pick this one up. And of course, it's bug. Whatever, that one could just stay on the ground until I finish the game. Okay, let's go back to the train. And I'm not stupid, so I'm gonna ride the horse to the train. Dude, this place is a massacre. Alright, we made it back to the train, so let's go ahead and drive either to the town or the outpost. Alright, I see the town, but dude, it looks bad, so I'm not gonna loot it. So I guess we aren't stopping until we see the outpost. Okay guys, we are approaching the outpost, and I also did stop off camera, because I killed, like, 2 werewolves running them over. Anyways, let's slow down the train and stop and hop off the train. But anyways, guys, I don't think I would need to come back to get other stuff since all my valuables. Alright, I'm back after selling everything, and I have $467. So let's go see what's at the general store. Alright, we're in the general store, and there's nothing really good. Plus also I already have the camera, so all we're gonna do is just buy coal, and I think I'm gonna spend some money on snake oil and then just leave. Did lightning just hit the top of the general store? I probably could have died if I was out in the open. Alright, we got our last piece of coal, so let's go to the gunsmith and hopefully not get strike down. And all we're gonna buy is just rifle ammo, since we aren't using shotgun anymore. Alright, we are done buying rifle ammo. And guys, I swear, I'm done buying rifle ammo. Anyways, I think I'm gonna make a run for it to the train. Alright, we're back in safety, and let's go ahead and drop some coal into the furnace, or whatever it's called. Because if I definitely did not buy coal, then I would not make it anywhere. But yeah, whole thing of fuel should last me until the next outpost. Plus, also, think I have enough snake oil, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave. We might just go ahead and pass by the town, since I'm already good on money. Plus, also, that town looks trash. Alright, I see the castle, so that means we're already here at the outpost. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go into the outpost and slow down the train until it completely stops. Alright, let's also put the rest of my coal inside for the fuel. And I will just go to the doctor's to get more snake oil, and then go to the castle. Guys, I didn't even realize I wasn't recording for like 30 minutes, but we are here at the prison, in which I don't know why they named it Stillwater Prison, like that's the most brain rot name. Oh, here's the new enemies. Dude, they're completely armored up. Well, they're kind of missing the shoulders. Anyways, we're just gonna attack with the vampire knife since it will be much quicker. But not yet. I have to wait until there's a ton of them. But yeah, guys, it's just like Fort Constitution. You know, we have to deal with the zombies. And also its leader, except this time, it's a bit harder as they're armored, and they also have a mini-boss. Dude, this rifle is not doing anything. I'm just gonna use the vampire knife now. Oh yeah, this is, like, way much faster. Well, kinda. Plus, also, get my health back. Okay, they are starting to flood me. Dang. Vampire knife is so overpowered for this place. Alright guys, this is the last of them that I have to kill. And I just realized the knight has the same face as an outlaw. But anyways, we took them down. So let's go to the Excalibur. And guys, I totally don't have a ton of arrows on me. Anyways, alright, here's the Excalibur. Dude, why does it take so long? Like, this thing will probably take like a minute or so to like pull it out. Yo, what the? Oh, it's the mini boss he shot down the wall. Yo, Electrocutioner does so much damage to it. We already killed him with just like 3 shots. And this guy's huge. I can barely lift him. Oh, plus also you can sell him like how you can sell with Nikola Tesla. Anyways, let's go ahead and try to take out the sword.
2,000 years later.
Oh, goodness, I finally have this thing. This took forever to pull out. Let's drop it and read its description. So this weapon is called the Excalibur, and basically what it does, it has a 20% chance of smiting an enemy with lightning. Oh, yeah. I leave in these buildings there are loot that you can get. So let's check it out. We have that rope. Now, up here in this, so I can see a bandage and a silver plate. There's a lantern with the crossbow and some arrows. Let's test out this crossbow real quick. So it seems like you can only shoot 1 arrow at a time, but the reload is kind of quick. In this cell, there's a gold cup, and at the end of this one, there's nothing, which I think goes to the same as the other side. Dang, up here, there's a gold statue. The wall is broken, but we have a bandage with a lantern and a kettle. I think that's what you call. We also grabbed a silver bar and a bandage. But let's go check out the other buildings. Oh yeah, there's also a ladder which you can climb up onto, which will take you to the roof. And I want to get to that tower, so I will go the other way and do some parkour. Anyways, we made it, and in here, there's arrows and a crossbow along with 2 ballista ammo. And this is what the new thing is. It's basically like the crossbow, and the ballista bolts are like the arrows. Oh, I thought I could take these, but nope, looks like you can't. Anyways, let's go see what's in this building. Dang, this is called Death Row. In the first cell was the book, and in the second cell was a silver painting. In the third cell is a vase and a bandage. Over here is a crossbow and some arrows. In this cell is a barrel. In this area is a vase and a bandage. And in the last cell is a golden watch. Plus, also it's nighttime, so I hope it's not werewolf night. Actually, I hope it's werewolf night because I want to test out the Excalibur. Over here, there's 2 shotgun ammo with the new gun, and also a wooden painting, and a chair. There's some snake oil back there. Over here is the electric chair room, in which, dang, whoever went here probably had a brutal death. On the wall, this is called the Commandments, in which I will read this out to you. We are the immune. We have been chosen to lead humanity to a new era. Zombies shall not be harmed for any reason. Any outside human is an enemy and should be dealt with on sight. Survival of the covenant comes before the survival of the individual. That message is crazy. Oh, what the dang, he got striked. Well, it's zombie night. Dude, there's another one. That time, he didn't get striked. Dude, they keep on coming. Holy, there's a ton of them outside. Dang, this weapon is overpowered. They keep on coming. Anyways, I'ma keep on killing zombies. but I will see y'all when it's day again. Alright guys, it just turned day, and there's a ton of corpses at the start of the stairs. But let's go see what's in the last building. And this thing is called main security. I hope this place has the best loot. But anyways, let's see what's in here. The first cell on the side has nothing, but on. Second cell has a golden plate. Nothing in the last cell. Let's go over here to this side to see. This has a snake oil and a silver cup. This cell just has a snake oil, and the last one also just has a snake oil. I think the guards love snake oil. But anyways, let's go up here. In this cell has a bandage and a silver watch. This cell over here just has a bandage, and the last cell only has a lantern on the side. Anyways, let's go see what's on the other side. The first cell has a silver statue with bandage, and the second one has a stone statue. The last cell has 2 bandages. Alright guys, we're finally leaving and I think where I'm gonna go next is Sterling, so I will see y'all there. Alright guys, I see Sterling in the distance, so what I'm gonna do is slow down and then get my horse to go there. Come here, buddy, you're coming with me. Alright guys, with this new Excalibur, I think I'm gonna not die to Sterling this time. New whoop buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Wait, let's see if I can glitch into the bank with Buddy's dead corpse. I think this is the one. Nope, it doesn't work. I'ma keep on trying. So guys, I've been trying for like a good minute, trying to glitch in, and oh, I got Buddy stuck in the bank. Press F to pay respects for Buddy. Guys, I have been trying random combinations to try to guess the code, and it turned tonight, and I think it's vampire night, so I'm gonna go back to the train, and I'm gonna use the Excalibur. That's the last droplet from Buddy. Alright guys, it's daytime, and I accidentally killed my last horse. Luckily, it still used the fly glitch. But anyways, let's speed run the Sterling mine. Let's grab the jade tablet with all the other valuables. And I'm not gonna put the vase on where the jade mask goes, because I'm extremely confident with this Excalibur. Oh, I see the 3 werewolves coming, so we're just gonna casually obliterate them. That was insanely easy. We are finally unlocking the jade sword. So now, we'll have more space in my storage, and also get more bonds. We'll just go ahead and grab these bonds, and after the jade sword. Alright guys, we can finally leave. I think it's about to turn night, so I have to get back to the train. So I will see y'all when it's daytime. Okay guys, we're back on the train. So let's head to the outpost. We made it to the second to last safe outpost. So let's go ahead and get all the bodies and sell them. Alright, we finally sold everything, and we have $1,510. And actually, I probably won't be getting ammo this time. I'm already good on ammo. So instead, we're gonna go to the general store. Alright, we're at the general store and I see some shoulder armor. And we actually need some because I don't have any shoulder armor. And let's get some ballista bolts, because I want to test out the damage on that thing. And we will get some coal as well, so we don't run out of fuel while we're in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we got coal that would last us for the rest of the game. So let's hop back onto the train and let's set off. Guys, I was testing out this new weapon, and it's overpowered, just watch. Did y'all see that I just headshotted the outlaw? Don't mind if I do, I'ma just take a horse. We are gonna gather up some zombies to test out this Excalibur to see if it's town worthy. Holy, we just gathered up so much zombies. Oh, shoot. The Excalibur isn't striking. Run exotic. The Excalibur just clutched up. Alright guys, I don't recommend just going straight to a town using the Excalibur, because it was a horrible idea, and there's a huge chance you will die. Just use Electrocutioner if you have it. Alright guys, we made it to the second to last outpost, but I'm gonna skip it, since I do feel confident enough. We are also gonna skip this town since there's no point of going. And I ran out of fuel too, but luckily, I brought some extra coal to keep, just in case. Let's go ahead and drop the coal. And now, we are good to go. We are approaching on the final outpost. Damn, I'm already half health, but luckily I have the Electrocutioner, so I will get them easily. Anyways, let's go ahead and kill all the outlaws. Great, we killed all the outlaws, so let's go ahead and loot the houses very quick. Alright, we looted the houses, but it's werewolf night right now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna test out the elephant rifle. Oh, look at that, I hit one werewolf in the head and it did half the health, but this gun is kind of mid since it does pretty good damage, but it can only hold 2 bullets, and when you have to reload, it takes so long. Alright, guys, it's daytime, so let's go ahead and put our train inside the outpost so just in case. If Nikola Tesla spawns inside the train and he glitches out. Alright guys, we stopped. So let's go ahead and get off to grab the Jade Mask. Dude, the stupid turrets. And let's go ahead and grab Goliath's body. And then let's go turn the crank so then we can activate the bridge. Alright, 4 minutes on. The clock starts now. Let's go ahead and drop Goliath right here. And just in case, if I die to me getting too close to his body while being revived, I'ma just stay back. Alright, that was successful, so let's go ahead and walk with him to kill the outlaws. Oh shoot, Nikola Tesla spawned. It's the final showdown, I'm gonna be quiet. Yo, Nikola Tesla actually died. Dude, actually lost to the mini-boss, but I believe it's because of the Jade Mask, and I think it gives a slight buff. Oh, Goliath died. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave like and subscribe if you did, and I will see y'all guys in the next video. Bye guys.